back to my channel. Today we're watching 50 people show us their state's accents. Let's get right into it.
I never thought I had an accent, but everyone else told me I did, so I never really understood my accent. But we say soda pop, and that was weird, I guess.
Yeah, that's like saying chai tea, isn't it?
The great thing about Oklahoma is it's really this confluence of a whole bunch of different parts of the country. So the northern part of the state is really like the plains, so people kind of have that flat Iowa accent.
People always know I'm from the Midwest when I say bagel.
But if you get down south to the Little Dixie portion, it has a much more of a southern drawl.
Elongating those vowels a little bit.
And saying y'all every sentence.
How y'all doing today?
Y'all want to go to Waffle House? Come on over, we'll go to Waffle House.
It's just like real round in your mouth, and you're just like, hey y'all, how we doing tonight? Are you guys gonna go down to the game this weekend? I'm so excited. Like Joshua's doing real great this year.
Everybody talks really slow, especially compared to New Yorkers.
Most New Yorkers are loud. You gotta fit your way into a conversation most oftentimes when you're in New York.
Vermont's accent is very unique, and it's hard to slip into unless you're talking to another person who like grew up farming. But the phrase that I can say in my accent is always, oh sure, bud. Oh sure.
People from California kind of have like, they say like.
Colorado doesn't really have a typical accent. Lots of people say that it has no accent, but you'll definitely get called out if you say
apart from the southern
Colorado. It's Colorado.
So I've been told from people in New York that my state has an accent. Some people go Chicago. I don't think we do.
There's parts that I can hear like a little bit of a twang and kind of sound like this.
See, for me, I'm just noticing that they all have different voices. But apart from the southern people, I'm not really noticing a difference in their accents too much. I feel like I might notice like someone from Boston. Wait, how'd you say it? I don't know how you say it.
Some people in New Mexico have accents, depending on what part of the state you're from. People in the South tend to sound a little bit more like they could be from Texas.
Really wide syllables, really kind of drawn out phrases.
Sounds like she's vibrating.
It's a little sing-songy, like a little bit Valley Girl almost. I'm from New Mexico and I love eating burritos.
You wanna go skiing up on mountain?
Pass me those taters.
I don't know, I mean like there's cowboys, you know, there's horses. I don't know, because I don't feel like I have an accent.
I went home a couple of years ago and was watching home videos of my sister and I, and we had to like do a weather forecast as like little kids, and we'd be like, there's a big hurricane coming from the left coast, but don't worry because we don't know that it's coming. And people would be like, what are you saying?
I can put on the,
I like that.
I
heard that.
And give the god a quarter for some chowder.
Oh
That's
dear.
A standard Boston accent right there.
Any ER would have an AH at the end.
It's kind of like Boston, but cooler, a bit more drunk. Like, we gotta go up to Baja, but to get some lobster supper.
My mom has this kind of strange, half French Canadian, half Boston accent that sounds like peanut characters. Womp womp.
Well, if you're from North Dakota, you've got some long O's.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
You hang on to your R's a little too.
It gets a little bit thicker the older you are. Your grandma sounds a little bit like this. Your mom might be a little bit softer.
I'm from Wisconsin. Go Pack Go. It kind of gets like up here. Go Pack. I say I have some eggs and a bag.
The best example of the Wyoming accent I feel like I've ever seen was in Brokeback Mountain. One curve in the road and they missed it.
So if you live in Washington State, no one ever says they have an accent. They all think they speak pretty normal, which is kind of true.
Just kind of middle of the road. Sort of like Delaware itself.
But they also kind of have like a country hit kind of thing to them.
Okay.
So they'll say like, Washington, like I'm gonna wash my hands. And you're like,
I've never heard that. Some people from
pronounce
Washington sound like that.
We say like Connecticut instead of Connecticut.
I feel like Michigan's typical accent is very nasally. Hi, like that type of vibe.
So if I'm from like Northside Kauai, I'm going to sound something like this.
People say that us Marylanders have accents, but I don't think we have an accent. Idaho doesn't have a really distinct accent.
There's no accent in Indiana.
This might be very biased, but I really don't think we have an accent.
Everyone is saying they don't have an accent.
I don't hear it, but
no, New Jersey
I
has
get
an
reminded
accent.
of it when I travel.
I mean, I think this is normal.
It's a perfect neutral Pacific Northwest tone.
So funny.
Sarah Palin does not have a typical Alaska accent. She's not really from there. She grew up in
I don't know, Kansas or something.
My husband laughs at me because I say wolf instead of wolf.
Our accents are all over the place.
The first one that comes to my head is the Latino one. Me voy a coger un cortadito.
There's the St. Louis accent where we say certain things like quarters and
Quarters.
Where I'm from, they like to say Hena or Mayan. That shirt over there is Mayan. From Philly, they like to say wooder and
Wooder.
use guys. But in
Use
Pittsburgh,
guys.
instead of use guys, they say yins. What are yins doing?
Oh,
North
wow.
Carolina
I've never heard that before.
it's an interesting accent. It's just got a little bit of a drawl.
It's a little lazier.
Just very slow pace.
Slow
very
pace.
Good,
I like
very
that.
Nice.
There's Tross in South Carolina, which is more like this. It's more smooth. Yeah. Might have a daughter named Darcy.
And then you got the real squealy southern accent. And then you just got the very just
Relax.
Hey, how you doing?
Anything goes.
God bless. You have a good day now.
I really enjoyed that video. I enjoyed that more than I thought that I would. Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. That had me chuckling. It was nice. It was nice that they didn't all get told to like, you know how like some videos would be like everyone say the same sentence. It was good that it wasn't something like that, and instead they were all just talking, and then the majority of them were all just saying, I don't think that I've got an accent. I haven't got an accent. I have not got an accent. Haba. I loved it. That was good. I actually got a bit teary-eyed because I had a good time watching that. Anyway, everyone have a good time, and I will see you next time. Bye.